Good afternoon, everybody. Matthew from Holiday Coach Sales. Jeremy is on vacation this week, so he's not joining me today on this video. But just want to get a quick video out, an industry update. We haven't done a YouTube video in a little bit of time, so I wanted to get one out as lots changed. A lot's changing for the good. We are here in the middle of our spring busy season. So we are officially now, I believe, in pretty much the middle of it. So it's safe to say that what we've seen so far is hopefully what's going to continue to be seen for the next month and a half, which is typically that 3-month busy season from March to May. All of the operators that I've talked to here in the last week, interviewing, making sure things are still on track from the last time we did one of these videos, everything is. Most of them, I think all of them, are saying that they're seeing record springs. Several of them are saying they're seeing record-breaking springs. The bookings, if things continue, they're going to have a record spring. One of the biggest in their company history for most of them. For a couple of them, the biggest in company history. So sales are booming. Charter buses are rolling, and oversold is one of the things I keep hearing. Is hey, we are double booking coaches and having to farm out a lot of work to some operators that have some availability, surprisingly. But guys, that's one of the things. You can grow your fleet, or you can worry about what we're about to talk about next, which is all those headlines. I think the stock market, I looked a minute ago, it is down today. We got more tariff talks increasing on China, I believe. We're in a tariff war with China, it seems like, and I think the tariffs have been paused for everybody else, which is good. For the most part, coaches are coming out of Canada, a lot of parts out of Canada and Mexico. A lot of those are exempt either way. Most of them are still working on filing exemptions and things of that nature for if the tariffs come back. There is an agreement that was done the last time Trump was in office that excludes things. A lot of people are applying for that now. Not enough talk today about tariffs because, we're really only battling with China, it seems like right now. That is affecting the stock market, but it's not really affecting the coach industry, which is what you and I are in. You can worry about the things that you can control, which is your fleet size, how many coaches you're operating every day, you're buying, selling, getting your fleet right. You can control those things, or you can worry about the things that you can't control, like the stock market going down or tariffs or what this political leader over here is doing and things of that nature. The things that you can't control are just that. You can't control them. They're going to happen whether or not you grow your company or not. So I wouldn't focus on the things that you can't control. I would focus on what you can control, and that's making sure that you're capitalizing on this busiest time of the year. And for many of you guys, like I just said, it's the busiest time ever. You can focus on capitalizing on that. A lot of coach operators are buying new coaches. A lot of the operators that we're representing, they're selling their coaches because they bought brand new. They're investing in their company. Most of them are buying more than they're selling. We're selling 1, 2, 3 coaches for most operators right now. Most of those operators are taking possession of 4 to 7 coaches at a time, brand new. That's what a lot of these operators are doing. And guys, these brand new coaches, I know a lot of you guys know them. You're talking about most of them 600 to 700,000 plus. Multiply that out by 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You're talking in the millions of dollars that they're spending to grow their company right now. They believe in this industry, they believe in their company, and they believe in growth, and they're putting millions of dollars where their mouth is. So guys, you can be scared, or you can be like your competitors and these bigger companies that are taking advantage and growing right now. I encourage you to be like the latter and start growing. But guys, this is working in your favor. If you've been on the sidelines, you've been watching bus sales, thinking about it, worried about it, hopefully you've seen enough data to know that, hey, my spring is strong, I need to grow my fleet, and it's paying off because prices are starting to come down now. The coach industry market, as we've all seen, it's a little bit soft, and the coaches are sitting a little bit longer. What that's doing, though, for you guys as buyers is getting you guys better deals. I don't think we're going to see that trend continue. A lot of operators have gotten to the point to where they're telling me, Matt, if it doesn't sell, I'm so busy, I'll just keep the coach. I'll just keep operating it. We'll keep it listed, and when it sells, it sells. But I'm not desperate to go any lower than we're at right now. I'd love to get it off my insurance. I've taken delivery of one operator I had a call with this morning. He's taken delivery of 7 new coaches in the last 30 to 45 days. He would love to get rid of a couple coaches to get them off of his insurance because like you guys, I know a lot of you smaller operators or newer operators think it's just you seeing the insurance rates increase. It's not. It's every operator across the board, large, small, new, old, doesn't matter. Insurance rates are going up. So these larger companies are seeing the same effects, and that's why they're letting some of their older coaches go that maybe they would have kept around for backup coaches in the past. Or just kept around to have parts coaches, things of that nature. A lot of insurance companies are getting a little bit stricter about what they'll let drop off of the insurance, even if you're keeping it on your lot for parts. But a lot of our operators have pretty much got to the point where they're like, yeah, Matt, I'm going to give you this one last price drop. If it sells, that's great. If it doesn't, I'll keep it. I'm using it every day. Coaches that are not on my lot, I believe every single one of them are being used today. And going to be used probably throughout the rest of the week to the weekend where the sold out days are. Most companies are sold out Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, at least here in the South where we're really connected with a lot of the companies. But yeah, so I mean, I don't think you're going to continue to see this trend. So if you're waiting to see more price drops, if a coach doesn't have a price drop or it's a new listing, you might get lucky and wait out and see what happens. But most of the coaches in our inventory now that had the price drops, I think you've waited as long as you're going to be able to wait to get that price drop. I don't think you're going to see it continue to fall. As you see, we do have some coaches that we've sold since the last video, the 2014 MCI J4500, the 2009 MCI J4500, 2013 Tempsa TS35, 2018 Van Hool CX45. Those should all be falling off of the website right after this video. We've got the 2010 4D450 at 17,750. I can do a little bit better on that unit there. Operator definitely wants to get it going. He just bought a coach from us last week. It actually never even hit the website. That does happen from time to time. We get a coach in. He was picking this unit up to put it back in service because it was on our dealer lot and happened to see a coach that just arrived that morning and said, let's take a look at it. He bought it. So he does want to get this one off of his insurance. We've got the 2014 F550. 2013 4D450. That is a tight price on that unit. I'm not sure how much room he'll move on that. But like I said, that's the same operator as the 2010. I know he wants that unit gone. Make us a reasonable offer. I'll definitely see what I can do on that. Of course, we've got this 2000 MCI 102 EL3, 1999 MCI 102 EL3. Both of those coaches are priced cheaper than what they're worth in parts. Both of them are Detroit engine, Allison transmission. The engines and transmissions, if you just want to buy these for parts, you could get your money out of them that way. Both of these operators, this operator here plans to do just that. They're willing to take a little bit more off of the price. How much? Make an offer. Let's see what we can get done. I don't think they're going below 20 though. But the coach has more value. The Allison transmission is going to run you about $15,000. An engine rebuild, new, probably about 40. Used, probably about half that. Same with the transmission. News, the 15, probably get a used on about half that. But I mean, the value's there. This unit here is owned by a church. They have bought a new coach. They are motivated, but they're not going to give it away. They're currently using it as a backup coach. They don't have the insurance concerns that we do as charter operators. Churches actually get really good insurance rates. Some of them get better insurance rates than I can get on my Mustang. Next up, this coach here, I can't believe we still got it. We've shown it to a couple people. I think insurance and financing have been the hardest thing to secure. I definitely think that this is probably going to be more geared towards a cash buyer due to the age, but don't let the age fool you. This coach, like we said in the video, Jeremy, if you guys have talked to Jeremy, you guys know he is one of the most attention to detail, eye for the problem. He looks for the negatives to tell you guys about it. I tell him all the time, man, I know you see that scratch, but this is a 45-foot coach. It's not a car. It may have scratches that your customers or even the person buying it, they don't care about because they don't see it. It's a 45-foot coach. But I mean, his attention to detail, he couldn't really find any negatives on this coach. The only thing I'll say that I could find is there is a little bit of ghosting effect from where the name was and the decals are pulled off back in this area here. I think that'll be buffed and waxed out as well as kind of over time with the sun. Put your decals there, you're not going to notice a difference. It's not that fading where it's just completely standing out obvious to you. It's really clean, barely there, but I got to pick up something. Because if I don't, Jeremy won't be happy with me with him not being on the video. So I'm doing this for you, buddy, if you're watching. We've got this 2017 Ford Transit 350. That's owned by the same guy with a 2013 Ford E450 and 2010 E450. Same story. He just bought that coach. I'm sure he wants to get something off of insurance. Does he want to get them all three off? I don't know, but I'm sure he wants to get one off from the conversation we had when he was buying. He told me, push my units, Matt. I want to get something off my insurance. This coach here is a conversion coach. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it, but what I do want to do is tie that in with the 2000 MCI 99 that I was talking about for parts. We are going to slash this price. I should have done it before the video. We're going to get that price down in the low 20s. I've got a sister coach that's completely gutted, same thing. I'm going to talk to the owner of it, see if we can get into the low 20s on it as well. We do have some parts coaches. We do have a couple coaches that we're going to sell strictly for parts. We've got one with a Cummins Allison, three with a Detroit Allison. They're going to be sold strictly as parts. One of them does run and drive. The other three, I would say, would probably need to be towed. We've also got a Van Hool as well that they brought it in. Somebody bought it for a conversion, not from us. As a new engine and transmission documented, we're going to sell it for parts as well. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, about 5 coaches I just mentioned for parts. We've got these 2 sister coaches to this one that are just gutted out. We're going to be in the low 20s on those. The parts coaches, guys, if you're looking for engines, transmissions, you want to pick up a parts coach, we've got 2 MCI E4500s. We've got 1 MCI D model. We've got a Van Hool, it's a T9 something, and then we've got another Van Hool, I think it's a T model as well. If you're interested in parts coaches, hit me up. We can get you in a parts coach for under 20, maybe under 15, maybe around 10. Possibly cheaper if you want to take a couple of them. So give us a call if you're needing some parts or parts coaches or engines and transmissions. We'll hook you up. I need them off my lot. Got to get them going. Got to get them out of the way. We're going to be doing some parking lot updates. They are all in North Carolina on my lot. We're going to be doing some parking lot updates. Need to get them going. Got a good coach here, good value, transit runner, stainless steel soldered. Not sure the market on that, but a lot of churches I know have been interested in this coach. So that's a good coach there, good value. I mean, a 2004 for 34. We got this 2004 Van Hool C2045. It's currently priced at 39. The operator's talking about doing a price reduction on it. Come in with an offer. Let's make it happen. Got a 2019 E450 for ADA wheelchair lift equipped. Good, solid unit. Good runner. Got a 2001 Prevost XL2. This coach is going to come with a brand new paint job. It does currently, the current livery on it is painted on, and that's why it's coming with a paint job. There has been some discussion. The owners are kind of going back and forth on it, painting over their name, leaving the livery on, doing a price cut on it. Talk to us if that's something you're interested in. You're not worried about the colors on it. You're going to wrap it. This might be a good coach to get into for a great deal. This shuttle bus, it is on our lot. It's dropped a lot. We sold several of these for this operator. They were white. We sold several of them for that original price of $65. This one's down to $49. If the color is what's stopping you from purchasing the unit, give me a call. We'll get a paint quote for it. I may even be able to do it included in this $49,950 price. If you're willing to take it as is blue, give me an offer. Low to mid 40s. It's probably going to be yours. Operator wants it gone. So do we. Again, we're about to do some parking lot updates this summer. Got to get this unit going. 2002 J4500, beautiful coach. 2007 H341. It's like that 1997. It is an H341, so 41-foot coach. This unit is turnkey ready to go. 200,000 miles on the engine. Yes, this is the one with the engine rebuild, right? Let's take a look and see. Yep, just want to make sure. 2007 H341 has the engine. Later on, we're going to have a 2013 from the same operator that has the transmission. But great price drop on this unit here. Unit's ready to go. Could be some unique financing opportunities on this coach. So if you're struggling to get finance, things of that nature, let me know. We do have a couple operators getting creative with some financing options and things of that nature. So let us know. 2013 Tempsa TS35s. We will have photos of both of these coaches with the decals off. We've sent a lot of you guys photos upon request that still have the decals on. A lot of you guys can't see through, what the coach looks like today versus what it's going to look like plain. We're fixing that. This operator is getting the coaches stripped down. They told me they'd have me photos by the end of the week. We'll get those on. One of them is silver. One of them is white. Both of them have price drops. I don't think you're going to find a cheaper 2013 Tempsa TS35 in the country than what these units were originally listed at, but especially what they're listed at today. These are 2013 Tempsa TS30s, 40 passenger coaches. Beautiful units. One silver, one white. I challenge somebody to send me a cheaper listing in the country that's turnkey ready to go. These are on the road, guys. These are being used. So they're DOT inspected and trip ready. Got a 2010 Tempsa TS35 as well. We've got, there you go. The 2013 is cheaper than the 2010. The 2010 does have a little bit lower miles. So there is that. If you're shopping for miles, probably going to go for the 2010. But roughly the same price. They actually were, the 2013s were $1,000 more expensive. Talk to this 2013 operator, see if he wants to hold tight where he's at or come down a little bit. Usually he's a good client of mine. I'm sure if you come in with a reasonable offer, he's not going to turn you down. But again, the 2010 does have lower miles. So if you're shopping for miles, that's still the winner. Got a 2007 Van Hool. We got a 2007 H345. Price just dropped on it. I sold this coach to the current operator, I believe, about 2 years ago. The operator before them, the unit came out of California, spent most of its life in California, spent a little bit of its life in New York, spent the last 2 years in Michigan. So this has not been a northern coach. Underneath, I don't see any frame rust damage or anything like that. I actually think he just sent me some fresh photos of the outside today. So I wanted to get a couple extra photos for another client that requested some information. We're working on getting him insurance right now. But the coach is still available. He's a startup, and it's been pretty difficult getting startups insurance. We do have a new partner that is working on that. But in the photos he sent today, he sent a lot of underbody photos of the unit just to help entice the customer and lock them in. So yeah, this coach is still available. Do have underbody photos. If you want to see underbody photos, request those. We'll forward them out and get those over to you. No rust. I mean, as expected. Spent most of its life in California. I think spent a couple years in New York, a couple years in Michigan. Engine, transmission have been overhauled. Interior, I believe, it was replaced during this owner's ownership, so less than 2-year-old interior, pretty much brand new. Well, that's nifty. It like pops up in a different place. But the interior, brand new. I mean, you can see the condition of the seats, just great condition. Computer's doing something weird. But coming back, 2010 MCI D4505s. We can do a little bit more wiggle room on these. This operator, I know he's taking delivery of some new coaches. He's trying to get his expenses checked out. He does want to see them both gone. We do have 2 matching units. So keep in mind with that, the only difference is one's a Detroit Allison, one is a Cummins Allison, roughly same miles, same exterior, same interior, wheelchair lift does work. So we've got 2 matching coaches. Come take them home. 2006 J4500, 2007 Van Hool C2045. This unit did just arrive from Florida to my lot. Drove all the way here. We do have it queued into our shop to get detailed and inspected, as well as to go through it, find any mechanical issues, and address those before sale. So that is queued into our shop right now. It's no longer in Florida. I need to update that and put North Carolina. We've got the 2008 H345. This unit here is on my lot. It is in the shop today getting tidied up. AC system fully gone through. Pressurized tested. I think we did some compressor work, a couple other things. This coach can be ready for the summer. I can tell you that because we're spending a couple grand in the AC system getting it right. Come with a fresh DOT inspection trip ready. I'm being told that coach will be ready on Friday. We possibly have it sold to a client coming on Monday to take a look at it, bring his money with him. It may be sold. If it's something you want, let me know. Let's talk about it. 2018 Gretsch GM33. We do have a deal working on this unit here, but hey, like everything else I've said, when a deal is working, till it's sold or under deposit or under contract, give us a call. We're here to work deals. We're here to sell coaches, not sit and talk about them. So if we've got somebody sitting and talk about it, buying it, but hadn't put any money up, we're going to sell it. I know a lot of people, like, I was talking about that, coach. Why'd you sell it? We've been talking about it for a week and a half, 2 weeks. Somebody else is ready to go and put the money up. You can put a deposit on a coach to hold it. We do honor our deposits. We are a company where honesty and transparency to coach sales. If you put a deposit on a coach to hold it, that coach is held. If you don't put a deposit on a coach, it's still available for the next guy to do the same or buy it. 2007 MCI J4500. This coach is currently at $74,950, down from $82,500. This operator has taken possession of a new coach. They do want it off of their insurance. That price, I believe, is going to be dropping to $69,950. They're talking to their partner now to get that decided. We should be dropping that price here in the next 24 hours. So if you're watching that coach, go ahead and swoop in and grab it. I think we can get you in it for $69,950. Another beautiful coach, 2006 H345. I want to click on this. I don't know what my computer's doing. It's kind of nifty. Let's take a look at something real quick. There we go. Beautiful paint job on this coach. I mean, you can't see we edited the name off. Obviously, that's what's going on there. Beautiful paint job. Wait till you see the interior. Black interior, red stitching on the black seats. Beautiful interior. 2006 Prevost H345. Engine has been rebuilt. Transmission has been rebuilt. Both rebuilds are under 200,000 miles. I think the engine is under 100 or right at 100,000 miles. So, I mean, you're basically buying the coach for the engine and transmission rebuilds. Great, phenomenal deal, in my opinion. 2010 Prevost H345. Another great deal. $94,950. Got 2010 MCI J4500. Hopefully we'll get some pictures soon. It's the operator that owned the 2009. That coach is still fully decaled up. Hopefully he's going to get that stripped down. Give me some photos soon. 2009 Prevost. Sorry, my nose is itching. Allergies. I don't know if you're in the South, but if you're anywhere that there's pollen, I feel for you. Walk outside, my whole face turns red. 2009 H345. We do have 3 of these units. One of them is ADA wheelchair lift equipped. 2 of them are not. All 3 from the same owner. So that is going to be great as well. We'll have some pictures coming soon. We've got a couple people talking about these. That's why we haven't rushed to get the pictures. A couple of them are in financing, looking for some options there, but they are available. We have 3 of them. 2011 Setra, same thing with that 2001 Prevost, same operator. Their livery is painted on. Again, it comes with a free paint job, so if you want it white, you can get it white. If you don't mind the paint jobs, you're going to wrap it. There may be some flexibility in that price because they're going to give you the paint credit. 2012 J's, I just got 2 of these. They just arrived to our lot. Beautiful coaches, white, blue interiors. I think actually like the 2010Ds, I think they're split, where one of them's a Cummins, one of them's a Detroit. Both of them are in Allison. They'll both be going through our shop. Both of them detailed, hopefully on the website next week. But guys, we got a couple people already talking about them. Don't sleep on them. They may sell before pictures ever hit the website. 2013 H345. That's what I was talking about with that 2007. This one here has the brand new transmission. I think it's got less than 1,000, 2,000, under 10,000 miles on it, let's call it, on the transmission. ADA wheelchair lift equipped. Another 2013, 2015 J4500. This is also wheelchair lift equipped. Price is down $10,000. Coach is operating every day. We just dropped the price on this 2017 TX45. It's down $20,000. I mean, you could almost buy one of those 2000 MCI coaches and get it for free for the price reduction on this coach. Double door. Do not lose seating. Bathroom is underneath. Let's take a look at that. I mean, you can see full seats, no interruption. There's the entry door. There's the entry door. Bathroom's going to be over here, right there, underneath the stairs in that middle door section. You do not lose seating. Coach is still a 56-passenger coach. Got some other Prevos. These 2015 Prevos, we're working a deal with a Canadian customer right now, fighting them on the exchange rate a little bit. I wish I could do something about the exchange rate. Unfortunately, it's out of my control. Price is the price. It's in American dollars. They're trying to figure out that and get all that situated with their lender now. But we've got 2 blue ones, 2 white ones. There's only 2 on our website, but again, you could take 2 white, 2 blue. Operators got 4 2015s. They want to sell 2. They don't care which 2. So if you're interested in some of those, we can. Not going to give you the price that we're currently at, but we could tweak it a little bit. Motivated seller. But it's already a great price. $10,000 off the original price, and we did sell 2 of those back at the end of last year for the full ask price. And then they took these coaches back and operated them through the end of the year and listed them a couple weeks ago. And then they listed them at this price. They were hoping to move them and get them off their insurance. They took delivery of new coaches. And then wrapping it all up is some newer coaches. 2018 just dropped this price as well. Today, I think we dropped it another $5,000, so a total of $15,000 off. Same operators, that other TX model. They're just motivated to get them going. They're going to be ordering some new coaches and want to get these going before they order their new coaches. So guys, snag them while they last. Wrapping up at the bottom of this deal, 2019 MCI J4500, the newest coach we've got, one of the newest coaches on the market, under 200,000 miles, wheelchair lift equipped, 1 owner, $425. Let's see what we can do on the price. Make me an offer and let's get going on it. And then, of course, this is just our placeholder for marketing purposes. But, guys, that's our whole inventory. A little over, I think we're right at 50 coaches. We got 4 pending sales. We're under 50 coaches in active inventory. We've got some coming in. Not a lot, though. Normally around this time, I start hearing about coaches that we're going to be having for sale coming in the summer. Not getting a lot of that. Which is kind of surprising because, I mean, a lot of new operators, like I said, I saw several operators take delivery of 5+ coaches each in the last 7 to 14 days. So I'm kind of surprised. But we'll see what happens. I know our fleet here at Holiday, we will have the Holiday fleet will be retiring, I believe, 3 or 4 2005 Prevo H345s. Those, of course, will become available at the end of May, beginning of June. They'll get full paint jobs and all of that before they're sold. So I know that will be coming. I know a lot of you guys usually want to speak for those. Go ahead. Usually those sell without ever hitting the website. A couple other operators I know will be selling. I know a newer van who will be coming in. I think it's at 15, 16. I know a couple Tempsos, 15, 16 TS45s. They'll be coming in. Trying to think. I know we've got a Volvo I just got an email on today. I've got a couple sitting in my inbox that we're trying to get some more details on to determine. But not as much inventory coming in as we usually know about. So I think we're going to start seeing that number continue to dive off. You know, back at the beginning of the spring, I think we were at 70. We're now at 50. We hovered down into the 30 to 40 range for a little bit and then built back up. But guys, inventory is moving. Sales are happening. You know, right now, and when I say sales, I mean charter sales. You know, you guys are like, we started in the beginning of the video. You guys are seeing a big boom in the charter world, which would, to me, say growth. So, I mean, I know a lot of companies are growing. Take off like your competitors grow. Don't let the headlines scare you. If they do, your competitor's going to capitalize. So take a piece of the pie and keep eating it bigger. But guys, that's about all for this video. I just want to jump in, do a quick update. Tell you guys, you know, now that we're in the middle of spring, you know, the charter season is booming. Don't let the headlines scare you. Charter sales are booming. Fleets are growing. A lot of operators taking possession of a lot of new coaches, not 1 or 2, but 4, 5, 6, and 7 at a time. So guys, grow. Now's your chance. We're here for you. We've got insurance partners, financing partners. We're growing our consulting package. We're going to roll that out this summer to start doing a lot of consulting, especially with our current customers to help them grow. But guys, check out our inventory, holidaycoachandauto.com, holidaycoachsales.com for short, 336-808-0320. Jeremy is gone this week, so if you're calling for him, you'll get me. But I look forward to helping you and picking up wherever you're at with him. Hopefully he's off enjoying his week off on family time. But guys, holidaycoachsales.com, 336-808-0320. Let us know what we can do to help you get your fleet where you want it to be. Let us know what we can do to help you grow. Let us know what we can do to help you make those coach fleet decisions. We are here for you. You bring the problems. We bring the solutions. Give us a call, 336-808-0320, holidaycoachsales.com. Look forward to talking to you. Till the next video, take care.